Development will be a major theme for Springwater during the critical next 4 years. I will ensure that negotiating the conditions and progress of the Midhurst Secondary Plan and other residential developments will produce the best results for Springwater and our residents. I will focus on business development by helping to improve existing businesses to grow while attracting new business within our township. I will also focus on community development in each of the Springwater communities, with improvements in facilities, services, safety, and other community matters. My career experience as a CPA, a trustee, and a forensic auditor, restructuring many businesses, puts me in the best position to accomplish our goals. My experience also on Simcoe County Council will allow me to achieve these successes, driving us forward. I love Springwater. It is a jewel for all of us. As mayor, I will ensure that council will manage growth and development in the smartest and best way possible for the affordable outcome for all of our residents. Please find time to view my website, votedonallen.ca. I hope for your support as Mayor of Springwater this October, and I thank you.
Hi, I'm Bill French, Mayor of Springwater Township. In 2014, I promised the vision we need and the leadership we deserve. I've delivered with action, not just words. I've had the privilege of leading one of the most effective councils in years. Working together, we have accomplished much. We're now in control of all major development in Springwater, especially Midhurst. We took the bold move of funding the Elmville District High School renovation, creating a community hub. We enhanced our local recreation facilities in Hillsdale, Midhurst, and the recently opened splash pad in Elmville, with more to come. We completed a community improvement plan, helping existing businesses to invest in their operations and grow. I've lobbied the county to reduce the tax ratio on the vacant portion of our area farms, as they already pay the full rate on their homes. As a member of the County Economic Development Committee and the Springwater Economic Working Group, we're focused on business and job creation. I lobbied the county when the County Links transit strategy was approved. Through those efforts, the bus servicing of Midhurst and Elmville is now a reality. Talk is good, but action speaks. Choose action. I ask you to re-elect Bill French, Mayor of Springwater, on October 22nd. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tony Georges, and I'm running for the office of Mayor of Springwater Township. I've served as a ward councillor, deputy mayor, and mayor of Springwater. I've also served as the vice chair and chair of committees at the county, and I was the first elected deputy warden and the first three-term warden elected at the county of Simcoe. I have a tremendous amount of experience, and stability is what I plan to bring to Springwater Township. I worked with our original council and staff. I understand how we started. Our original zoning bylaw documents and official plans need to be understood to know where we're going. I worked in media right here on Rogers TV, hosting Tony Georges Live for 4 seasons, and I've had tremendous experience working with other organizations throughout the region. This current council has lost their way. In 2014, special interest groups asked us to support a slate of candidates focused on one thing: stopping the Midhurst Secondary Plan. That experiment has now ended and failed. They both supported unanimously the plan. In fact, they promised as soon as they were elected not to do anything to slow it down or stop it. So now we have the problem where they've spent $1.2 million of our tax money on lawyers. They've also got ongoing legal issues and a whole bunch of bills still rolling in. This new council will have to work diligently to try and clean up this mess, rebuild the trust and respect with our partners, the county, the province, and get people back to the table and get people working together. Springwater Township is the best municipality in Ontario, and it deserves our best. This time, let's elect the best people with the best experience. We need it. Our township deserves it. And I'm asking for your support. Don't elect hornets and expect them to produce honey. On October 22nd, vote for Tony Georges. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jim Sales. I'm running for the position of Deputy Mayor for Springwater Township. I've spent over 40 years working in municipal government, starting as a firefighter in Northern Alberta and completing my career as Fire Chief for the City of Toronto. I also served as a City Commissioner in Markham, managing all community and emergency services, as General Manager in the City of Barrie, managing all operational departments for the city. In that 40 years, I learned about communities, how they operate, how better to invest our tax dollars, provide services, build infrastructure, how to be more successful. I hope with your support, I can become Deputy Mayor and use that knowledge and experience to support all residents of Springwater Township as your Deputy Mayor, not only on Springwater Township Council, but on the County of Simcoe Council. Now that I'm fully retired, I have the time, the interest, and the motivation. So please vote for me on October 22nd. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Katie Austin. I would like to be re-elected as councillor for Ward 1, Elmvale in Springwater Township. As a member of council, I have sat on the library board, on the EDHS fundraising committee, the Economic Development Working Group of the township, the Joint Accessibility Advisory Committee, the BIA in downtown Elmvale. I have organized 2 events, Art in the Park and Music in the Park at the Gateway Park in Elmvale, and I've written a regular newspaper column to let people know what's happening in our township, specific to our ward. It's been an honor to work with council and staff this past 4 years. While avoiding major tax increases, we have worked with the school board to share the costs of the high school expansion. We've built a splash pad for the children in Elmvale. We've developed a community improvement plan to help businesses improve their facades. We've developed a community assistance plan to help those in need. And to carry Springwater into the future, we have updated our official plan to allow for modest growth while preserving farmland and protecting water resources. We are monitoring the development of the Smithers Secondary Plan. We are creating long-range financial and visioning plans, and we are finalizing our Recreation Master Plan. If I'm re-elected, I plan to continue the work I have begun along with fellow council members so that Elmvale and Springwater can remain a great community to live in. On October 22nd, vote for experience and commitment. Katie Austin.
Hi, my name is George Cabral, and I'm running for councillor in Springwater Township, Ward 1. 2018 marked my 30th year as a resident of Springwater. I've been very fortunate to enjoy the wonderful lifestyle that the village of Elmvale and the surrounding township of Springwater afford everyone by combining its unique small town charm with a rich rural farming community. My family and I are proud to live here, and we cherish the relationships we've built along the way. Over the years, I've been involved with Scouts Canada, Elmvale Figure Skating, community fundraisers, and for 8 years I was director of the Ontario Police Badge Ride, a charity motorcycle event. Now retired, I'm a 32-year veteran of community policing. My experience in building community partnerships provides me with the skills and abilities to unite and engage others to move forward. I pride myself on being fair and open, always looking past roadblocks that stop others in order to achieve consensus and produce solutions. I'm seeking the privilege to represent you, to be your voice, to press your concerns and issues on your behalf. I believe it's critical to keep our rural flavor intact, and even more so given the significant changes coming with more housing, more development, and the added strain on our infrastructure. We all work hard for our living, and I will strive to make sure your tax dollars are working hard for you each and every day. On October 22nd, please vote George Cabral.
Thank you for joining us today. My name is Candy Fernandez, and I'm looking for your support in the upcoming municipal election for Ward 1 Councillor in the Township of Springwater. I much enjoy being a part of our community and having had the pleasure of being able to choose Elmvale as the home for me and my children. As they have grown, I have grown, and as such, society has grown with diversity of culture, familial dynamics, and social responsibility. As an accountable member of council, I'd like to see our community grow to match and meet the needs we face of today, having a community where we can authentically live, work, and play. Springwater is a gem within Simcoe, and Elmvale in particular was once a vibrant hub for Springwater. I am committed to vigorous preservation of our water, land, and forests, creating a balance, whereas living amongst the beauty, we are also able to attract, engage, and retain a diverse business community to accommodate the commerce needs of our everyday people. I look forward to the exciting employment opportunities they will be able to provide those seeking local recruitment. I am committed to providing equal accessibility to promote continued healthy and active living, to emphasizing and augmenting the available recreational activities and programs inclusive of all our residents, regardless of age. I would like to encourage each of you eligible to come to our polls on October 22nd at either the Township Office, the Elmvale Community Arena, or Minisink Community Center. Should those not be convenient, please know that telephone and internet voting will commence on October 12th. I personally can be contacted a variety of ways, including Vote for Candy on Facebook, at Candy for Councillor on Twitter, or by email at voteforcandy@gmail.com. I encourage you to reach out with any questions or concerns so we can work together at making Elmvale the best Elmvale it can be. The change we need, the voice we deserve.
One of the greatest rights we have in Canada is to have your say. In Ontario, this right is one of the pillars that ensures democracy in our local municipal and school board elections. It gives you the freedom of choice and a voice to your opinions in choosing the municipal and school board representatives in your community. If you are at least 18 years of age, a Canadian citizen, and a resident of or own property in Ontario, you can participate in your local municipal and school board elections this fall. One way to make this process more efficient is to verify that your name is on the preliminary list of electors used to prepare the voters list for Election Day. You can confirm or update your information conveniently at voterlookup.ca. The process is just 3 simple steps and should only take you a few minutes to complete. First, fill in your personal details. Next, select the options that best describe your situation. The system will confirm your elector status and/or prompt you for additional information if required. And finally, verify and save your information. It's as simple as that. So remember, have your say. Log on today.
We are on the 9-mile portage that runs between Barrie and Nottawasaga River. Here, it's in such a rural, remote area that other than the train going by, you would think it's almost 200 years ago here. This is a real feeling coming here. You get to really feel what it was like 200 years ago to be out here. This was the frontier back then. Like, this was the middle of nowhere. We find it a great way to teach the younger people. They seem to have more of an interest when there's the color and the muskets and the hands-on activities.
For over a decade, Wasaga Beach has been offering a reenactment called Wasaga Under Siege, and it's an opportunity for people to come and see what life would be like in the early 1800s. One of the reasons this location is unique for a reenactment is that it takes place on an island that was actually formed by the sinking of the British ship, the Nancy. And that is one of the largest and most significant artifacts that still remain today from the War of 1812.
Hi, my name is Michael Beaudry. I'm running for councillor for Springwater Township, Ward 4. My family and I moved up here 2 years ago and have really embraced the lifestyle. The clean air and open spaces, the wonderful community, and everything that makes Springwater what it is. I want to give back to that community, and the best way I can see is running for councillor to help give my community a voice on council and get your concerns heard and dealt with. A few of those things that I'd like to do are to bring balanced growth to Springwater so that the way of life here is preserved, but bring business and a little bit of enterprise along with some larger communities to Springwater. I also want to help reduce some waste in the Springwater Council by creating harmony and working with the other members, not against them. My name is Michael Beaudry. I hope to see you out at the polls on October 22nd, and please vote for me.
Hello, my name is Anita Moore, and I'm running for councillor for Ward 4 in Springwater Township. Our ward is the largest of all of Springwater Township, encompassing Center Vespra, Carson Ridge, Snow Valley, and Grenfell, and we need some attention. We need a solid understanding of the first phase of the Midhurst Secondary Plan, slated for our ward, will not impact current residents in the form of property tax hikes, and that development will be slow and steady and thoughtful. We need a park in Stone Manor Woods. We need lights at Wilson Drive and Carson Road or Seaton Road. We're at the very dangerous intersection. We need fiscal accountability. And finally, we need to preserve and expand our trails and recreation. There are current discussions taking place for what I have mentioned, but you need a person like me to have a respectful and level-headed conversation and negotiation with all the stakeholders involved to ensure a positive outcome. On the Committee of Adjustments for Springwater Township, I have stood up for and fought hard for the resident concerns. Despite opposition, I've done this successfully and will continue to do so again. Actions always speak louder than words. I've been a resident of Ward 4 for over 22 years, and I understand the issues. Please follow me on Facebook at Vote Anita Moore for my Testimonial Tuesday posts, where you will find residents from all over Ward 4 voicing their experiences and support for my candidacy by confirming my demonstration of consistent and solid decision-making. On October 22nd, please vote. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Reet Skelton, and I am running for council in Springwater Township, Ward 5. A Midhurst resident for 27 years, I'm also an involved Springwater citizen. I sat on the Springwater Public Library Board for 15 years and was subsequently employed as the CEO for 18 months, where I successfully led the library through vital transition and expansion. This gave me a unique perspective on the difference between council and township staff roles. Currently, I'm a member of the Midhurst Community Recreation Association. My professional experience began after obtaining a Bachelor of Science degree in rehab medicine. This led to a 35-year career working with people with developmental disabilities in capacities such as volunteer management, program development, and public relations, all promoting inclusion. I was a founding board member of the Ontario Association on Developmental Disabilities and Professional Association of Volunteer Leaders of Ontario. As municipal council acts as a board of directors for their township, I believe my varied board experience will greatly benefit Ward 5 citizens. Change is a constant. That Ward 5's population will grow is a reality. With your vote, I will navigate us through this transition, working diligently with council, township staff, and developers to ensure that Ward 5's growth is responsible, methodical, with respect and extreme care for the environment without skyrocketing taxes. Responsible growth will bring economic benefit, diversity, and enhanced services to our community. A vote for Skelton is a vote for positive change.
One of the greatest rights we have in Canada is to have your say. In Ontario, this right is one of the pillars that ensures democracy in our local municipal and school board elections. It gives you the freedom of choice and a voice to your opinions in choosing the municipal and school board representatives in your community. If you are at least 18 years of age, a Canadian citizen, and a resident of or own property in Ontario, you can participate in your local municipal and school board elections this fall. One way to make this process more efficient is to verify that your name is on the preliminary list of electors used to prepare the voters list for Election Day. You can confirm or update your information conveniently at voterlookup.ca. The process is just 3 simple steps and should only take you a few minutes to complete. First, fill in your personal details. Next, select the options that best describe your situation. The system will confirm your elector status and/or prompt you for additional information if required. And finally, verify and save your information. It's as simple as that. So remember, have your say. Log on today.